gosh, college is this, college is that. That ain't me. I'm not even finna like play with y'all like that because I felt bamboozled after my freshman year of college. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jada and I am back with another video. Y'all, today's video is gonna be on 10 things that I wish I knew before I started college. I'm not finna play with y'all. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. This is finna be real advice. But yeah, before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post a new video. Now, let's get right into this tea. All right, y'all about to be looking down. I got my notes right here on this thing, on this book. I'm gonna be like reading my notes as I make this video. So yeah, don't mind me. But tip number 1, or the first thing that I wish I knew before I got to college. You do not, I repeat, you do not have to be friends with your roommate. See, everybody tell you that when you get to college, oh my gosh, your roommate is gonna be the first person that you bond with. It's a lie. Like, I didn't have the worst roommate experience. Like, my roommate, she was actually pretty cool. Like, we vibed really well. But like, some people, when you have a roommate, you have to understand. And when you get to college, everybody was not raised the same. So you got people who like to be dirty. You got people who like to be funky in their room. You got people that like to sleep in their room, and you got people who like to be in their room 24 hours a day and never leave. So listen to me and take heed to this. When you get to college and you move in and you meet your roommate, do not think that it's gonna be all unicorns and rainbows and stuff like that, because in real life, it probably ain't gonna go like that. Now, fantasy world, or if you knew your roommate already before y'all moved into college, it may go like that. But I'm telling y'all, for the people who don't know their roommate before they move in, it's like a 50-50 chance that you're gonna like your roommate. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I got lucky and didn't have a roommate that was like really bad, but I would just be very cautious with your roommate before you lose your mind. Because for me, the ideal roommate would be somebody that's clean. Like, your room can look livable, but don't make it look like it's a freaking trash can, like y'all living out of a trash can. Don't let it be like that. I would like a roommate who is, one, not racist, because you know, in the era that we living in right now, you don't want to be caught slipping with no racist roommate, because it ain't gonna go well. You really don't want a dirty roommate, like I said, for the first thing, because the Rona gonna get you, and something else probably too. Y'all don't know what could be living in y'all room. Like, take it from me, I've seen people's rooms and like you want to throw up with, like, you walk in and want to throw up with the way some people live, and I just can't do it. But yeah, you don't have to be friends with your roommate. Like, if you do end up being friends with your roommate, that is wonderful. But I don't want y'all going to college thinking that y'all gonna be like the best of friends, because it's not gonna be like that. Like, you gotta keep it real with yourself. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Number 2, do not equate your high school success to what you think your college success is gonna be, because it's inaccurate. It is inaccurate, sweetie. I had a 4.5 GPA in high school. I made straight A's. I didn't have to study that hard. I didn't have to go to tutoring. I never had to do none of that stuff in high school. I just got my grade. I went to school, got my grade, and that was it. High school for me was like very social. That's just how it was for me. It wasn't like that for everybody. Or even if you were like somebody different, like you didn't make the best grades in high school, like you wasn't social, you wasn't a social butterfly, like in college, that doesn't mean it's gonna be like that. The two things are not equal at all. Like, now I have a good GPA, like I really do, but it required a lot more hard work to get my GPA how it is now in college than what it did in high school. Like now, I'm in office hours weekly. Well, before the Rona, I was in office hours weekly. I was in office hours weekly. I had tutors like for my hard classes like microbiology and all of that. Like I was studying my tail off. I was in the library until like 2 a.m. studying, doing all of that, because once you hit college, like it's gonna hit you hard. It's gonna hit you like a pile of bricks, sis. And I just need you to be prepared. Another thing with that, leave your high school personality in high school. Leave it in high school. Nobody likes a person who talks about high school 24/7, because it's gonna make it seem like you peaked in high school. And maybe you did, I don't know, but I did it. So I'm just gonna say, don't bring your high school personality to college, because 1, ain't nobody gonna like you. 2, we gonna think you lame. And 3, you gonna be lonely, because don't nobody wanna be around somebody that goes, oh my gosh, in high school, I was this. In high school, I was that. Ooh, when I was in high school, we didn't do stuff like that. Baby, you're not in high school anymore. We're adults. Leave it at high school. Leave it when you graduated. Leave that personality in your graduation robe, because we don't want it here at all. Period. Okay. Tip number 3. Get out of your room. When you come to college, it's not like I said, it's not like high school. You are not gonna just like exist and meet people. It's not gonna happen. Like you have to get out of your room. My freshman year, like my first semester, I was sad because I thought I didn't have any friends. Like me and my best friend, we went to 2 different schools. Like I go to University of Tennessee and my best friend goes to Alcorn State University, the illustrious Alcorn State University. Let me say that on her behalf. But yeah, we go to school 8 hours apart, and like that kind of took a toll on me freshman year, because I was used to being with my friends 24/7, 7 days a week. And when I got to college, it wasn't like that. I stayed in my room the first semester. I didn't do anything. And that is not how you're gonna be friends. Cause like that can cause you to be depressed. Like I was sad freshman year. I didn't show it, but I was sad freshman year. Like I was going through the motions, and I don't want y'all to go through that. So get out of your room, go join different organizations on campus. Like if you go to a big school like me, like the University of Tennessee, there's like hundreds of organizations that you can join and meet people that have your same interests. Like there's like no limits to what you can do when you join an organization on campus. So make sure you just get out of your room, like try to talk to people, get out of your comfort zone, because if you don't, you're gonna be lonely. And the stresses of college by yourself, like the stresses of class, is enough to drive anybody crazy. Like you don't need to have being lonely on one of those, on the list of things that drives you crazy. Like you really don't. So yeah, get out of your room, have fun, challenge yourself to push yourself out of your shell, and you will be good. Tip number 4, if you fail, when you fail, try again. Do not give up. College is like life. It comes at you really, really fast. And you have to make quick decisions, and you have to make educated decisions quickly. Like just because you failed at something does not mean it's not for you. It doesn't mean that you're worthless. It doesn't mean anything that you think it means. It's probably a test. Life is testing you to see how you're going to deal with it once college is over with. You have to be strong enough. You have to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and try again. Because if you don't, you're going to let college defeat you. And you don't want that to happen. You gotta keep going. I don't care if it's a test that you failed. On the next test, study more, try again, and raise your grade. I don't care if, like, what else can you fail? I don't know. If you fail a class, like don't let that stop you from becoming the person that you want to be. Like you got to take that class again. Like give yourself a break in the summertime or the wintertime, whenever you take that class. Give yourself a break. Take that class again, and this time just be more prepared. Like you have to do it, because in college a lot of things are going to try to get you down, and you can't let that happen to you. You have to be strong enough to face it head on and accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. Like I'm telling you, it's happened to me. It's happened to people that I know. You just got to keep going. Like you cannot let college get the best of you. Number 5, this one is really, 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 really important. Listen to me. Come closer. Come closer. Listen to me. Be selective with who you give your energy to. Did you hear me? Be selective with who you give your energy to. Because everybody ain't worth your energy. Everybody ain't worth your time. I don't care if it's a relationship, a friendship, an associateship, whatever. Be selective with who you give your energy to, because like you never know how people are going to treat you. You never know what people's motives are when it comes to being your friend, because people say that they're your friend, but everybody ain't your friend, and everybody don't want the best for you. All those people that you're going to meet freshman year, I guarantee all of them are not going to be your friend by the time you hit junior and senior year. People come and go. So you need to be careful with who you give your energy to and who you let into your life. Like prime example, Megan Thee Stallion. That is my girl. Like recently, all the stuff that's been going on with Megan Thee Stallion is because like she was surrounding herself with so many people because she felt lonely. Like this is what she said on her Instagram and stuff. She said that she surrounded herself with so many people just trying to fill a void, and it backfired on her. Like everybody who is all up in your face 24/7, they don't mean the best for you. So you got to actually like develop genuine friendships with people. But also don't be afraid to let people out of your life, because some people ain't here for the long run. Some people are here to teach you a lesson. Some people are here to build your character. Some people are here to make you a better person. So just be selective with who you give your energy to. You don't want to be out here with 17 different friends and this person talking about you behind your back. This person want to fight you 3 months later because you stole her man. Like, come on now. This person want to fight you because you did better in a class than they did. Like when I tell you, people in college are petty. Like college ain't nothing but high school on steroids. So just be selective with the people that you choose to be your friend, and be with the people that you choose to hang out with, because it will backfire on you and you will not expect it. It will hit you at like the time where you least are expecting it. Like just be really, really careful with who you decide to associate with in college.